Hey everyone, Kenny here at the Zen Den coming at you large and in charge. Right now, we're going to talk about some depression and anxiety matters. Disclaimer as always, if you are struggling with depression or anxiety issues, you should always see an in person therapist. Again, I'm just trying to drop a little knowledge on you here for today. As I'm sure you've heard either on YouTube or other platforms or in your real life individual sessions or somewhere reading a book or whatever, they oftentimes say that depression comes from thinking too much about the past and anxiety comes from thinking about too much of the future. And although that is a very true statement, it could also be a chemical imbalance in the brain, and it would likely require further assessment to make sure that you don't need medication. It's possible, and there's nothing wrong with that. You oftentimes probably heard in order to beat the whole, thinking too much of the future or the past, you want to keep your mind focused in the present moment. But the problem is, no one ever tells you how to do that. I'm going to tell you how to do that here today. You want to focus your mind in the present moment by using your five senses. Okay, what am I seeing, touching, tasting, hearing, and smelling? Okay, those are the five senses right there. Right? What am I tasting, touching, seeing, hearing, and smelling? A lot of old school tricks that therapists used to use is tell people, like, well, tell me like four things that you see, three things that you can touch, etc., etc. And although that does work, what they're not telling you is that you got to use the five senses. That's what it is, guys. Focus the mind in the moment. If you notice that you're wandering again into the future, into the past, in DBT, we would call that time traveling. Okay, so bring your mind back to the moment in the here and now. I'm sure you heard that expression. And that's where you want to stay. Because if you're in the here and now, you're not going to be imagining the future or remembering the past, right? So again, it's either your memories from the past or your imagination of the future that's likely tripping you up. And I'm pretty sure that's what the case is. Again, unless there's a chemical imbalance in the brain some way, somehow. Also, trauma can cause that as well. But in any case, you definitely want to talk to an in-person therapist if you are really, really struggling. Don't just take my word for it, but make sure you do get a good therapist in person. And as always, don't forget to pay your copay. Also, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. Thank you.